What's up, guys? We're back. Only took us 2 years, but we finally decided. We finally decided our top 10 players at every single position. But we're not only going to talk about that. We're going to introduce a new segment we're going to bring you every single week in our GTP podcasts. We're bringing you your weekly MVP, your weekly rookie, your weekly most improved player, your weekly coach, your weekly defensive player, and then we're putting it all together and giving you the team that won the week. So the team that had the best week overall. So in the background, you're going to be watching each week a different rebuild on NBA 2K19's My League. So leave comments down below on what team you want to watch us rebuild for the next GTP. All right, cue the intro.
Uber X to Hidden Hills, give me something I can feel. If they come to Hidden Hills, then I know they know the deal. We just right there up the road, you can hit it with a stone. I be out here on my own.
We're going to start the video by giving our weekly awards. We each have them written down, and we're going to go, I'm going to give my MVP, and he's going to give his MVP, and so on and so on.
Alrighty. So this is for the current week. So this is the week of what dates? Is it like the 20...
I think it's the 28th to, and then we're going up to today, which is Friday.
Second.
The second.
Second. You're right.
Second, yep.
Alright, so you're going to go first?
Yeah, I have, mine is split between
Your MVP.
Jokic. Yeah, my MVP is split between Jokic and Derrick Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have Jokic up there. Mainly based on his perfect triple-double he had, where he did not miss a shot. And then I have Derrick Rose up there for obvious reasons. Because we know Derrick Rose is the GOAT. Okay, it's a 50-point game. Nobody expected him to do it. Literally nobody expected him to do it. Like, probably the last player that anybody expected. And so, I don't know, it's probably biased to me. But
yeah, a little bit. I think he might have been a little more deserving of the most improved player position.
No, he did not.
My MVP,
No.
my MVP is your favorite player, Stephen Curry.
Yep.
You can't argue about. He also had the 50-point game, but he's been consistently well and played very good. But this week has just been better. So I mean, he's the best player in the league right now. He's MVP right now of the entire season. Can't argue with Steph.
No, I agree with you. I think I have Jokic in there just because I didn't want to forget about what he did.
He's very underrated, I feel like. Man.
Oh, for sure. But I have Rose on there just because you have to have him. You know?
Yeah.
All right, so next, for the rookie, I have Luka Doncic. He dropped a big 30-point game earlier this week, and he's just played solid through the entire week.
Right. I totally agree. I also have Doncic. I feel like so far we've started to see that European hate that the NBA seems to have kind of disappear when the last two major European pickups in Porzingis and now Doncic. Both have had amazing rookie years, and both look to be the next big deal in the NBA.
Well, I mean, Doncic hasn't had quite an amazing rookie year.
Well, but I mean,
like so far he's looked really good. Yeah, and I mean, if we're going off of like the 2K rebuilds and stuff, like, he's like predicted to be like 100% best player in the league.
Foreshadowing to this background 2K vid, but
yeah. But anyways, most improved player, got to be Klay Thompson.
100%.
Dropped what was it? 52, I think he dropped.
Yeah, in eight.
Like that.
I saw like a really crazy stat. It was like he hit like 20 shots and 8 dribbles. Like Christ, he hit 20 shots off of 8 dribbles total.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you see that at?
It was on Twitter, bro. It's crazy. I'll try to find the tweet, but like he only dribbled the ball 8 times that game.
Are you sure?
I swear to God.
Are you sure?
100%.
Find that tweet. I gotta see that tweet.
We're doing this now.
No, not now, but like, put the tweet in the video.
I'll put the tweet in the video.
You have to.
Alright.
But yeah, so he was shooting 14% from 3 all season until this game, where he lights it up for the record. 14 threes in a game.
Right.
Put up 12 threes in a half. So, I mean, if you want to talk about most improved, he went from shooting 14% from 3 to dropping 52 and breaking the NBA record for most threes in the game. So, I mean,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing to argue there. Coach of the week. I have Mike Budenholzer of the Milwaukee Deer. And
Milwaukee Deer.
the Milwaukee Deer. Yeah. They just took their first L. They're 7-1. They've been playing really well. Giannis is doing what he's supposed to. They're all just playing really nice. So I think him stepping into his role as the head coach for his first year there, he's done a great job, honestly.
All right. For my coach of the week, I have Tyronn Lue. He
Yep.
is.
That makes sense.
Yeah, for real. He is. He actually holds an NBA record. I don't know if you know. But
What?
he is the only coach to never win a game.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, LeBron.
Because, I mean, he won an NBA championship.
No, LeBron.
I get what you're saying, Christ. See, I agree with you, though, on this, like, putting Tyronn Lue here, because, man, I think he took the biggest L by getting out of Cleveland, man.
You mean the biggest dub?
He's got to get, or yeah, the biggest dub, sorry. He's taking the biggest dub for leaving Cleveland, man. He's getting paid for the next like 2 or 3 years or something like that too from them. So he's taking his couple mil he's getting every year. The mil he's already got, his champion trophy out to Cali, and he's chilling.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about Henny Smith anymore. Don't have to worry about a bunch of bums.
Shout out JR. Oh my God.
For real. Shout out JR though. I love JR, but like I had to drop him on my fantasy team. Christ. Next up, we got the defensive player of the week. This is a little bit harder to pick, but the only reason I chose Kawhi Leonard was, so they played the Sixers.
Right.
And they ended up winning.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben Simmons said Kawhi is a freak.
Oh.
And he shut him down.
Okay.
He shut Ben Simmons down.
Yeah.
I'll find you like the whole article or the tweet or whatever it is.
Yeah. We'll link in the description or wherever.
Yeah. So you guys can go check that out. But I thought that was pretty crazy because Ben Simmons is, up and coming star, one of the best in the league right now. So like Kawhi shut him down, and that's like the most noticeable thing for me right now is just that Ben Simmons had that comment.
Right. I said I don't know because
that's not the only thing you said.
defense.
There's something else in there.
Yeah, but I'm leave that out for the under
PG.
18-year-olds.
The PG channel.
Yeah, we're family friendly here. We want you to be able to listen to this in the car, and I don't think that word belongs there. Anyway,
Put family friendly in the comments or in the tags.
yeah, easy views, right?
Yep.
We're gonna break that before the end of this video. I already know, but whatever.
Yeah, but anyways, go on.
So I don't know because
It's just a hard thing to pick for a week.
Like nobody dropped 10
Who
blocks.
had the most steals?
Right.
Right. Like yeah, it's just a hard thing to pick unless somebody has a noticeable game.
Right. All right. So next.
Lastly, we have the team of the week, the best team throughout the entire week. I said the Sacramento Kings. They're on a 5-game win streak. They're 6-3 right now, sitting pretty in the West. Do I think this will go on? No.
No.
I don't know though. They have some solid wins in there, I guess.
Today, though.
De'Aaron Fox did drop a 31 point, 15 assist, 10 rebound game. That's right?
Crazy. I think
That's
so.
off the top of my head.
Youngest player to ever do so.
Dude with 30, 15, and 10. Yeah. So De'Aaron's playing well. He's one of my favorite young players. He's sweet. But so yeah, the Kings 5-game win streak. Nobody expects them to do it,
Right. I originally said the Boston Celtics, but then I looked at the Kings. And it's hard to argue with that, right? Especially coming off the expectations. I mean, everybody expected that team to be, at best, a lottery team. A late lottery team.
Right.
But, I mean, I don't know, man. 5-game win streak. It's hard to argue with.
And who knows? I mean, they still got Bagley on their team.
Yeah, for sure.
Give them a couple years, they'll be nice. They're already looking all right.
You think they'll be 8 seed? Or do you think they're still going to be out of the playoffs?
8 seed? No, they're going to be out of the playoffs because it's not going to sit like this for a while. Like the Houston Rockets aren't going to sit at the bottom of the West, and the Lakers aren't going to either. They're both going to make the playoffs. All right. So we're going to break down our top 10 players in each position, and we're going to start with the point guards. Now, if you've been a Game Time Podcast subscriber for the over, what? It's probably been close to 3 years since we last uploaded.
It might be, yeah, actually. I think 3 years coming up November.
Yeah, something like that. I think this was 2 weeks. 2 or 3, something like that. I don't know.
know.
Anyways, you go back to our very first channel, or you go back to our very first video and our only video on the channel. It's our top point guards in the league. So now I'm about to give you a top point guards again. Ben Simmons was still a rookie back then. He'll still be a rookie tomorrow and the next day.
Yep.
So, but yeah, so we're gonna break it down now. We're gonna start off. We combined both of our lists and made like an averaged out, if that makes sense, list.
A
Does that make sense?
GTP list. Yeah. So this is
Right. It's like the averages of like both of ours.
Kind of
the
like what
efficient Game Time
ESPN does and Bleacher Report does. They just get their writers to come vote, and then they make an overall list. This is our overall list.
Right. So start at number 1. No, we'll go 10. We'll start at 10.
Well, 10. Yeah.
Number 10. We got the point guard. I guess he isn't. Fuck. I don't know. He's not a point guard.
He is a point guard.
He's not a point guard.
How is he not a point guard? How is he not a point guard, bro?
I don't think he's a point guard.
He's 100% a point guard.
Oh, it says he's a point guard on ESPN. Alright. He plays shooting guard. Like, that's why they had, like, Rondo there. They had Alfred Payton in there. Like, he's always played shooting guard.
Well, he's a point guard, so.
Alright, so cut that. We're gonna go back into
So,
this.
number 10. Or are you just doing the whole thing?
I'm just gonna start at number 10.
Okay.
So, starting with number 10, we said Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I honestly, it's a toss-up. So like, you're trying to judge between, you know, what people produced last season or what you think the rookies might do. See, I think a big thing, and I'm just looking through this list, we don't have any rookies on our list. So
Right, it's just so early to try and put a rookie in the list.
Yeah, I get
And
that.
none of them have like stood out like crazy. Like, I mean, Trae Young put up a 30, Luka put up a 30. I mean, other than that, it's
right. I don't know.
try.
I think Drew Holiday has had consistent production. I think he's in the right place. I think he's a
him and AD have been playing together for a while. They got that chemistry.
right. I just think he kind
And
of
he's finally
off
just
of what's
playing-
going on.
Right, he's playing like a full season now.
Right.
Like last season, he played a full season, and he hasn't been like healthy throughout his whole career. You know, so he's back on his grind. Number 9, Kyle Lowry.
Most overrated player in the league.
See, I'm with it, man. Kyle Lowry grinds my gears.
He was
But, I
carried
mean-
by DeRozan. Now he's getting carried by Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
Kawhi
right.
Leonard, not Kawhi he. I don't know you hate that.
Yeah, I hate when you say Kawhi.
I don't know why. It's just I don't know.
But so yeah, Kyle Lowry. Not much to say about him. He's just been an average point guard. But all right.
He's on a good team, so you mean when you're a good player on a good team, you're gonna show out.
Right. Number 8, Kemba Walker.
Carry
In all honesty,
yet again.
so far this season, he's averaging like 30 a game.
Yeah.
So he probably should be higher than John Wall.
But
It's early.
you can't fight what John Wall's put up every single season.
Right. It's just he's on a better team too. I don't know. That was a hard one, but like
Kemba,
as of right now, Kemba's the better player.
What have they done? Like, what have the Hornets done?
Oh, the Hornets have done nothing.
Right. It's just
I mean, at least the Wizards make the playoffs.
right.
I'm just saying, right now, Kemba Walker's the better player, though.
I mean,
Because,
okay.
I mean, if you go back and look at like his stats right now,
But like, what teams are they playing?
let me see. Because I know, I think he's averaging like 30 right now.
Okay.
Let me see. He had a rough game against Miami. He's averaging 29 a game right now.
That's good.
29, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, shooting 46 from the field.
So he's doing solid. Miles Bridges is
Wait.
helping him out, the new guy.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's just this season though. Over his career, he's averaging 19.
Ugh. So
19 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. So I mean, I guess if we're basing this on career, then yeah, that goes into it. That goes into it.
Yeah. He belongs in number 8.
Yep. 7. Ben Simmons.
Ooh. He's gonna be the rookie of the year this year too.
Yep. Forever.
Forever.
He's gonna go to the finals and win Finals Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
But he I don't know. It's Ben Simmons. Like, he's putting up solid numbers every game.
Right.
Like,
and
he's only growing.
Right. He's gonna be a triple double machine.
Right. He's only growing. Right now this season he is averaging 13.8 points, 8.4 assists, and 9.5 rebounds.
Like, I mean, he's effectively a poor man's Magic.
Right. Not even like a poor man's. It's like a it's like a
Magic scored more. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, Magic had only a couple 20-point game 20-point per game seasons though. But I mean, still.
Yeah.
You can't argue against Magic. Magic's are great.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ben Simmons we got there. Number 6, we have Jonathan Wallpaper.
Oh, what kind of wallpaper do you think he is? Poster board? No, okay.
Poster board Malone?
Poster board Malone. Because he's a psycho or because he's White Iverson?
I think he's a rock star, honestly.
Oh, gotcha.
So we got John Wall here. We already kind of made that talk with about Kemba too. Like, we talked about John Wall in there too. So John Wall's there. Just a solid player. Not really much you can argue against that.
He's in the East though, so like kind of. Eh.
Right. Now, next position we have at number 5 we have Kyrie Irving. I think Kyrie and John Wall are pretty interchangeable.
Yeah, definitely.
I think at least the 6 to 3 range or 6 to 4 range is pretty much like.
I'm gonna say this though. Kyrie with the fro is interchangeable.
Kyrie with the fro is out of the top 10.
Ugh, that's funny.
Yeah. So we all know what Kyrie's done. He had a short season in Boston last year just because of all the injuries. Mm-hmm. When he did play, they were great.
Yeah.
When he cuts his fro, they're great. He's been playing really well since then. I think it's been 2 games and he's put up better numbers than he has all.
They have a 4-game win streak right now, so yeah, they're rolling.
Right. So you can't really argue against Kyrie there. Number 4, Christopher Paulino.
I hate him.
Chris Paul.
I don't like Chris Paul.
No, I mean, I don't know, man. I've always thought he was overrated, but like,
bro, you know what? The only honestly, Chris Paul that isn't overrated is New Orleans Chris
Hornets.
Paul. Yep.
Right. No, I don't know. It's changed for me ever since he left. The Clippers. Really? See, now he's on the Rockets. Like, the Rockets went from like good to like great. Like, with the addition of Chris Paul.
Well, plus Clint Capella has just gotten better.
Right, and then Eric Gordon had an amazing 6-man season. I mean,
another benefactor of the place he's at, for sure.
Right, yeah. So I mean, Chris Paul, number 4. Number 3, we got Dame. Damian Lillard,
the best rapper in the NBA.
Yep, easy. But Dame's having himself a season.
Right.
He's just been a solid player over his whole entire career.
Mm-hmm. I think he carries that team. The fact that team can consistently get a top 5 seed in the West, strictly off of him and CJ McCollum, it's ridiculous.
Right now he's averaging 29 a game, 6 assists, 5 boards.
That's just carrying a team. Like,
that's great. Yeah. That's awesome. That's great. So I mean, I've heard the rumors that like people think that they need to trade CJ.
Ooh, for what though? Like, I mean, I think
I don't know, man.
Imagine Damian Lillard with like Jokic. Like, ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
Right.
Anyway.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I've been thinking like, what if Kyrie left and went to the Jazz.
Oh,
Ooh, Jazz and Donovan, or
no.
Kyrie and Donovan Mitchell in the backcourt.
Kyrie goes to the Nuggets. That team.
Even that, yeah. I just like the
Jeez.
combination of Kyrie and Donovan Mitchell, and then they got Joe Ingles, Gary Harris on the Nuggets. We were just talking about that. Gobert, Favors, Ingles.
Yeah, that team is good.
Solid lineup, but I mean, yeah. Send them to the Nuggets too. Anyway,
The West.
we're not talking about Kyrie.
2.
So yeah, Dollar Dame. I think he's been consistently the top, or the third best point guard in the league for the past 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Number 2, Russell Westbrook, triple-double machine.
100%.
He's having a pretty slow season to start off so far.
Well, so is the Thunder. They're just not
Right, the Thunder in general, right?
Yeah, it seems like, I don't know. It feels like because of the addition of Paul George, and I don't understand why Paul George re-signed there. I'm gonna be honest. That team just doesn't look like it works.
What I hear, I heard something about like the reason he resigned.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to be loyal.
Should have gone to the Lakers.
See, I heard he doesn't want to go to the Lakers now.
Oh well.
Him and Jimmy Butler, just because LeBron's there. I heard people don't like playing with LeBron.
But that makes 0 sense. But I mean, I get it. I mean, if you just want
You need to
like
play alongside of him, like I don't know. He's like kind of pretty much the coach.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shout out.
I
Tyree.
understand. I understand wanting to like play for your own team.
Right.
Yeah, he's averaging 25, 9, and 8 already.
Yeah, not quite the triple double Russ of old though.
Well, it's 9.6, almost 10, so
Yeah.
it's there. And then lastly, Stephen Curry. We've already talked about him. He's having
Too
an
good.
amazing season to start off right now.
He's probably, if he keeps this up, he's 100% winning MVP.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people just don't want him to win anymore. He's averaging 33 points, 6 assists, 5 boards. That's insane.
Right. That's crazy.
Like 37 against the Pelicans, 23 on the Bulls, 35 on the Nets. He put up a 50 on who was it? Who was it? It was a 50 on the Wizards. It was a 50 on the Wizards.
Yeah, shout out John Wall.
So yeah, Curry obviously gonna be number 1.
All right, so let's take a breather real quick.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna go fill my water bottle up.
All right, I'll stop this.
Alright, we're jumping into our top 10 shooting guards. At number 10, we got Gary Harris.
Michigan State alum, proud.
Yep, we are proud of that. We both go to Michigan State. Yeah. He's been having a solid, last season he had a great season.
Earn that money.
We expect him to have another great season this year. Number 9, Donovan Mitchell.
100%. Part of me thinks he should be higher, but like he's just had
Same.
1 year.
That's what I was thinking, man. But it was a great year, and he's playing great this year too.
I know. I want to have him higher, but I can't do it. It's
just based off his one season. It's hard to. But I mean, right now he's averaging 23 a game, 4 assists, 2 rebounds.
right. I definitely
Kind of
think,
sounds like what?
If he continues how he's doing this year, I could see him moving up to top 4, top 5.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of having like a Devin Booker type season.
True. I mean, that's what happens.
23, 4, and 2.
He's not really doing
Compared
much
to
else besides
Devin
scoring.
Booker's at 27. Oh, 6'8", 6.8 assists. Dang.
Dang.
Booker.
That's what happens when you play on a shitty team, though. You got to carry him.
D-Book.
Anyway, number 8.
8.
Yeah, Bradley Beal.
Yeah, 8. Bradley Beal. Just solid career.
Bro,
Yeah.
shooting guards are so underwhelming unless they're like top 6.
Right. Honestly, now that we looked at that. All right, so Bradley Beal, we already talked about. I don't know. There's not much to say about him. It's like the John Wall thing. Like, they're just both solid every year.
Right.
Both all right. So I mean,
think,
not much to
now
say.
that you saw the Booker stats, I think I want to move.
Yeah. So do I. We have him at 7.
All right, let's do it.
And I want to move Booker up.
All right, so 7, CJ McCollum.
Yeah, I just think we just changed CJ and Booker. That's it.
Yep.
All right, so we're moving. 7 is officially now CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
We're moving it right now. I don't know what else to say. CJ McCollum, like we talked about him earlier about like he might get traded. Not might get traded because that's what we're saying. We want him to get traded.
He's
But
just like he really just feels like the second man. He's not the main guy on the team. He's just there, and he puts in buckets.
And I didn't even know, but he's averaging barely 18 a game. He's averaging 17-9. 17-9, 2 assists, 4 boards.
Yeah, he's just...
His career is 17.2, but I mean...
He'll always be the Joe Mars to the Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, unless he gets his own team.
For real.
So yeah, might even want to put Mitchell above McCollum.
Yeah, shooting guards are hard, man.
They are.
Right.
We're just gonna leave it like this because McCollum's just always been solid for a while.
Yep.
He's just a go-to guy.
So obviously next we have Booker.
We have Booker. We just switched that up. Booker is in at number, what is that, 6?
6.
Yep. So we already read his stats off.
Solid. He's carrying that team. He will be the reason that team does anything this season. Like, I mean,
yeah, he's carrying that team to a 1-6 record right now. Sitting pretty at the bottom of the West.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just another
top draft pick.
Yeah, right. I mean, they're just playing the 76ers game.
Go pick up an RJ Barrett.
Yeah, or a Zion.
Yeah, for real. Like just do your thing. I mean, the Warriors proved that the draft
is the way to go.
It's like a solid way to go.
Philly is another.
And Philly's proven it too in Boston.
Yep.
So like, take notes.
All right.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Victor Oladipo.
Indiana.
Victor Oladipo. He had a great. What was he? Was he most improved last year or the year before?
Last year because he left OKC last season.
Yeah. Because Paul George came in, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to say it right now. Oladipo is doing magic. Get it? Because he got drafted in Magic. For his own team. He is good being the main guy.
Right. He has a nice little like duo going on with Miles Turner over there.
Right, yeah.
In Indiana.
I feel like possible 3 seed in the East.
If they play well, man.
Yeah.
And Philly hasn't done too much so far. Like Philly, I think is sitting at the bottom. I think they're 6th or 7th in the East right now.
Yeah. I think my top 2 seeds are definitely Boston and Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto's my number 1 for sure. But the Bucks right now.
It's true. It's hard.
Playing
the top
good,
of the East,
man.
The East is just so shit. It's
right. So yeah, we have Oladipo there. Let me see his stats really quick.
All right.
I
don't know, man. He's just. Did you see his Halloween costume?
I did, the Black Panther.
Yeah,
that was nice.
That was dope.
He's averaging 22 points per game, 4.4 assists and 6 rebounds.
No,
that's solid.
That's solid. Yeah.
His career, he's averaging 17.5, so you can tell he's definitely a most improved player.
Right. All right. So number 4, we have DeRozan. Not much to say. Yep. I mean, he did great in Toronto, and he had another player with him. Now he's kind of just dominating the ball in San Antonio. I think he's
pretty much running the point there.
Yeah.
And he's got LaMarcus, who's playing good. LaMarcus had a great season last year. Right. He's averaging 28 points per game, 7 assists, 5.7 rebounds. Having a solid season, and ESPN keeps putting him in the 30s in the rankings of shooting guards or players, not shooting guards, of players. Why has this man not done enough for you guys?
Right.
He's the greatest player to come out of Toronto or to play in Toronto. Like, come on now.
I don't know about that.
That stuff gets to me.
Vince Carter.
The greatest player to play in Toronto, easily.
Vince Carter.
No,
anyway.
Vince played only a couple seasons there. Don't
Number 3. Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah, I mean, he's injured. That's why I feel like he can't really make a push for 1 or 2. And I don't know.
He's not injured.
He's not injured? He's out.
No, he's out because he's part of like a plan to get rid of him. So they're not letting him play.
Got you.
It's like a 6-week plan or something like that.
Wherever he's going.
Yeah, but I mean, he hit that game clincher over the Lakers the other day.
Yep. He's good. He's just solid.
Yeah,
what else can you say?
Obviously the Wolves need him.
I feel like his stats are going to improve if he leaves and goes to some other team.
Same with Cat. Cat does not want to play with him.
Anyway, Klay, number 2. Mr. 50 point.
52. I mean, this season so far, he's not the number 2 shooting guard.
Yeah.
Rosen probably is.
Right. But
overall, he's obviously been solid his whole entire career. He shot 14% from 3 this beginning of the season, and then turned it up for the record and all that stuff. So
I mean, maybe he'll just keep going.
Yeah, hopefully.
Number 1, obvious.
James
Former
Harden.
MVP, James Harden.
Yep.
I mean,
Not
what
much
else
to say
do you
about that.
He's carrying the second best team in the West.
Right now, they're the second worst team in the
Well,
West.
yeah, but whatever.
So yeah, James
Small
Harden.
forwards. This is the big one. I feel like this is where you kind of see both the peak of the NBA and the bottom.
Right.
You either make or break the small forward. So number 10,
Right.
we got the young man out of LA, Brandon Ingram.
Yep.
The length is just unbeatable. I mean,
He's averaging 17 this season.
right. I really do think he's going to be the poor man Durant. I don't think he's going to be what Durant is.
Oh no, Durant was averaging 20 his rookie season.
Right. I just think Ingram is going to be a decent.
He's gonna be pretty good. He's gonna be good, for sure.
Number 9, we got Chris Middleton. He's been solid forever.
Except for when he was on the Pistons. Of course, because nobody's solid on the Pistons until they leave.
Exactly. Same with every other Detroit sport. Shout out the Tigers and all the people we traded away for World Series. Anyway.
For real, like 7 of the Boston players are like from the Tigers.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
so he's
my
just
gosh.
been solid forever. I mean, he's on a good team.
Yeah.
To be honest, how do you argue?
Like we
about
said
that?
already, like he's playing. They're playing well up in Milwaukee right now, man.
Yep.
7-1, top of the East. Shout out my Budenholzer. Number 7 or 8.
8. Yeah.
Number 8. We got the man, Joe Ingles.
Yeah, he's been having a breakout year.
Woo! Bro, last season, dude, did you hear what he said? He claims, what did he say? He's like the second best shooter in the world or the league or something like that. And everybody's like laughing at him, but I mean, hey, confidence is key, and he is a strapper.
Ooh,
He straps.
he hits
He
bombs.
got that drip. He got that drip. But he's just like a fundamentally sound player, like a Tim Duncan kind of thing.
Exactly.
He just does everything right. He's in the places where he has to be. He's like not athletically gifted, but he's just so like
He makes
his
up for
basketball
it.
IQ. Yeah, his basketball IQ is just good enough to the point where he can make up with that.
All right. So number 7. we got
7. Gordon Hayward.
Gordon broken ankle Hayward.
Yeah, before last season, he was obviously in this list, probably even higher.
Oh yeah, I would put him. High.
Probably right below Paul George or something like that in that
Yeah.
area. But yeah, I mean, he hasn't really done much this season. He's still just getting used to the whole pace and everything
Getting used to
again. Just
walking
getting back
again.
to- yeah. So I mean, pretty much this whole thing is based on like his previous career, like his
Right,
career instead of last year.
So number 6, we have his teammate.
His teammate Jason Tatum. Jason is spelled with a Y for everybody out there.
Yeah. He's just
man.
getting better, man. I feel like he's gonna be the best person out of that class.
Yeah.
He just keeps getting like. Can you
Oh
believe?
man.
Can you believe they traded back for him? Right? Yeah.
I think so.
They had the number 1
nasty,
pick. Yeah, he's so good.
He's nasty.
Do you think the Lakers are gonna? I mean, definitely Philly's regretting it. But do you think the Lakers
Philly
might regret? Philly picked Markel.
Markel Fultz. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't
He's
know. I mean,
nuts.
they needed a point guard. They
Yeah.
want the point guard.
I mean, they didn't need
I
a
don't
point guard, but
Nobody really knew. I guess you could tell Jason Tatum was going to be a stud, though, low key.
yeah. All right. So above him at number 5, we got PG, Paul George. I mean, he's just the sidekick to Russell Westbrook. I hate saying it, but it's true.
So I mean, throughout his whole career, he's been amazing.
Yeah. I mean, other than the whole
Even-
injury.
He even came back from the injury
Yeah.
though and played great. Like
He's just solid. He's not really missed his
Paul George is a
step.
great player. Yeah.
Uh,
Can't really say anything negative about the guy.
right. Number 4, we got Kawhi Leonard.
He's having a great season in Toronto, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, especially compared to last season.
No, yeah. He's averaging 27 points, 3 assists, and 8 boards.
Not to mention just being the best defensive player in the league.
Right. I mean,
Throw that on there.
He's great. He dropped 31 on the Sixers and locked up Ben Simmons.
Right. All right. So number 3,
What we got number 3? You got Giannis. Man, it's hard.
He's like, I can't believe
This top
he's number
3 of the swamp forwards are just freaking amazing.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the top 3 is 3 of the top 4 players in the league.
Yeah, 3 of the top 5.
Ooh, okay. We're gonna bring that up later. I want to know. Well, frick it, we're gonna do it right now. Who is your top 5?
My
LeBron,
top 5 in the
Durant.
league. Mine goes Bron, Durant, Curry,
Ooh.
Giannis,
Oh.
Harden.
Oh. See, mine's completely different. I went LeBron, Durant, Davis, Giannis, Harden.
Okay.
Anyway, so with that said, number 2, Kevin Durant. Just
Kevon Durant.
he's consistently been for the past 7 years.
Since he's been drafted.
He's been the second best player in the league for the past 7 years.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not much of an argument. Everybody knows what he can do, and he just got on a team of other studs who can do it too.
And he still puts up the numbers. So
The snake. Anyway,
number 1,
LeBron. Christ. I mean,
yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Do we have to talk about this anymore? Like,
I mean, yeah,
we
but
just move on. Like LeBron
definitely not the GOAT. If you say he is the GOAT, you do not know basketball. Anyway, I do not call him the GOAT. You could not.
No, he's not.
He's definitely
Who's
not
your
the GOAT. It has to be Michael Jordan, right?
Michael Jordan?
It has to be.
Not mine.
If you're gonna argue about ships, then you gotta say Bill Russell.
Not my argument either.
What's yours?
Yeah, Kareem.
Kareem. I get it. I respect it. Kareem's my number 2.
Dude, the man
Yeah.
made it so the college had to get rid of the dunk. There was a move completely eliminated because he was so dominant.
Anyway,
Using that move, he
We'll
creates
move
another
on.
move, and
We'll
now
have our list. We'll have our list in another podcast.
oh,
Power forwards. Number 10, Aaron Gordon. Honestly, power forwards are trash.
pretty weak.
The worst position in the league. So, I mean, I do not think we should talk about Aaron Gordon because he doesn't deserve it.
I think Aaron Gordon's solid, bro. He's just having
can
an.
jump.
He's
Congrats.
okay. Yeah, he's like.
You can jump.
What's
Good
he
job.
doing in Orlando, dude? Like, what does Orlando ever do?
Number 9, Tobias Harris. Rip the Pistons.
Oh, I miss him so much.
He's solid for the Clippers. He's kind of carrying them.
Tobias is a great player, man.
Yeah, he's just solid. Like, he's one of those underrated guys that, always does well.
Yeah,
Number
he's
7,
just you can take him on your team.
Number 8. The young Coos out of Flint, Michigan.
Hey, shout out Miles.
He's doing great, man. I just like at the beginning of the season, people were like Kuzma's going to win 6th man of the year. Now it's looking like he's starting. And
Right.
he just keeps doing better.
I think he's been starting lately just because Ingram's
True.
suspended, but I mean he's playing good.
Don't be punching people, Brandon Ingram.
Hey, I like that punch though. He came in there swinging that.
Anyway, number 7, Paul Millsap. Again, just one of those players. Like,
Yeah, he's been solid. He had a pretty. What was it? Last season? No, the season before or last season? I don't remember. Where he was hurt. Yeah, he was out for like the whole season. I'm pretty sure. I think it was last season.
yeah. Anyway,
But-
seeing like what he can do.
So I mean, they're glad to have him back out there. And
Again, another thing is like
Denver.
I don't feel like if he was any of the other positions, he would have made a list. But anyway,
Yeah.
Number 6, only because he's been injured so much.
Porzingis. It's not even like he's been injured so much. It's just been for so long.
I really feel like if Porzingis was consistently playing, he would be number 2 on this list. I just want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Porzingis. Porzingis is sweet.
Yeah. So
Man.
can't really talk about somebody who
R.I.P.
hasn't played.
Rest in peace, Porzingis.
Yeah. Number 5, Kevin Love, the
Kayla.
love child
out
of
for
LeBron's
4
return
weeks
to
right now?
Cleveland. Yeah. The
I
love
think he's out for
child
4 weeks right now.
of LeBron's return to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
dude. Maybe he'll go back to his 2020 days. That'd be
I
nice.
don't know about that. He's kind of transformed, but
Into what? Trash?
no, just a sidekick.
Yeah. All right.
Like he's just a spot up shooter, like a stretch big. I love Love.
I love Love. All right. Number 4, Blake Griffin, the Detroit Pistons.
Shout out Motown. Shout out Detroit.
I mean, he's been good. He's very overrated. He was
80 points.
He was very
Overrated.
For the longest time, he was overrated.
No. I think he's been rated perfectly fine.
Okay, all right. I mean,
except for this season, he's underrated.
He's Well, it's because he's in Detroit.
Yeah, and everybody hates on these Detroit players.
Yeah. I mean, shout out the 2K simulation. 3-star for Andre Drummond. Come on now. Anyway,
Right.
number 3.
Wait.
You want to keep talking about your boy?
50 points for the man Blake.
Go
Bitty
Griffin.
buckets.
Check it out on Twitter.
Shout out Go Griffin. Link in the description. You guys know what I'm saying.
Number 3.
50
Oh
freaking
my
points.
God. Number 3.
Man. No Detroit players put up 50 like that. Ever, dude.
Number 3. Draymond Green. Draymond Green.
Shout out Saginaw, Michigan.
Shout out MSU. The Pride.
Hey,
Anyway.
So yeah, Draymond since he's been drafted, the Warriors have been a winning team. That's the only reason the Warriors win.
True. He's the glue. Can't say anything else.
Pretty much could average a triple-double if he wanted to, but he's not needed to average a triple-double. But I mean, he's the glue. He does all the dirty work for him. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't get how people can say he wouldn't be good on other teams. I feel like he would average a triple-double on any other team. I feel like he could.
Us low triple-double.
Oh, yeah. But he could.
He wouldn't put up like 20 points. He'd
put up like 12 points.
12.
Yeah. But that's still crazy.
He definitely do it.
Yeah.
If it's not a triple-double, it's close to a triple-double.
Every single game. And the man got a triple-double without points.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, he's just a solid glue player. He does everything that your team wants somebody to do.
Right. Number 2, which I don't... it hurts because he's...
He had a great season last year, dude.
I know, but I feel he's so overrated. LaMarcus
Aldridge.
Yeah.
I think he deserves it.
I mean,
it's either him or Draymond Green at number 2, and Marcus is.
It's hard because Draymond Green is in the position he is. He's not going to score. Obviously, he's like the fifth option.
He's not a stat kind of guy.
Right.
Like he's just more valuable for what he does on the court. That's like not recorded in the books.
Exactly. All right, and then obviously, number
1, Antoine Davison.
Oh my God, he's going to be the best player in the world in come 3 years, 4 years.
You think?
I think so. There's just
over LeBron. LeBron's on a decrease. You think?
In the next 4 or 5 years, yeah.
He's had a 4-year contract.
LeBron's son comes into the league in 4 years.
Yeah, LeBron will still be 99 overall.
All right.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
But
and then
Anthony Davis, man.
He's really good. He blocks everything. He scores everything.
He's really good, dude. He's really good.
So freaking good, bro.
Anthony Davis is so good.
Bro, but at least he's not like consistent like every other person.
25 points, 13 boards. Like,
yeah.
Can't argue against that, man. He's averaging 23 and 10 in his career. Like, I think the Pelicans, are doing all right this year. If I'm not mistaken.
Solid 7 seed.
Yeah, they could make them, but where are they sitting in the West? Sitting pretty at the 8 seed, 4-4.
Yep. See, that's what they're always going to be. There's a solid 7-8 seed until he leaves or someone goes there.
They're on a 4-game losing streak.
Ugh. Anyway, now this is the position that we had some debate at towards the top.
Oh yeah, this one's a fun list.
We got the center. I feel like
the center is the most stacked position in the league.
It's either that or point guard. One or the other.
I think it's the center.
It might
There's so many centers on here that you could still...
What's crazy is all these like ESPN and Bleacher Report always talk about how the center position is dead. And
right, like, it's so evolved, man. Like, honorable mentions, Marc Gasol.
Yeah.
Who else is out there that we didn't mention? Right.
Oh God, who else? Oh, Miles Turner. We didn't mention.
Right, Miles Turner's not on here. I don't know. There's just a ton of players out there that like.
Hold on.
Boban, yeah. But like, and it's not even like
DeAndre
players
Ayton
now. It's just like
the list.
I'm just saying, yeah. Like we have like Mo Bamba and like just crazy players that are gonna even get better, man.
Right. All right, so number
And like
10.
Anthony Davis could even be argued as a
Correct.
center.
Yeah. I mean, shoot. So could Draymond.
Right. So like, all right, number 10, we got Clint Capella from the Houston Rockets.
You're the third option on a great team. I mean, you're gonna get points and boards. Like that's
Third
gonna
option?
shoot so much.
Is he even an option?
I mean,
I don't think you consider him an
putbacks.
option. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily an option.
Anyway,
think
he
he's
gets
just
the
there.
boards. He gets the points off the putbacks.
He's a dirty center.
Yeah.
Like dirty player kind of thing. Like not dirty player, but like a dirty like.
He's like he cleans up. He's a janitor.
Yeah. Number 9, Hassan Whiteside.
I feel like he's just more and more overrated as time goes on.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't.
Put his 2K rating up too high.
Yeah. I feel like he's okay. He's always trying to get traded out in 2K.
I know, like he's just. I don't know. What's his stats looking like? He's got
seems like a
13
misfit.
points, 15 boards. Like that's solid. Other than that, he has nothing really that he offers.
Right. All right. Number 8. Michael Jordan. No.
Number
DeAndre
8.
Jordan.
Yeah, DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, DeAndre. Oh my gosh. You know what's so great about him right now?
What's up?
Take a guess, man. Guess
He's
what's
not
so
on the
great about
Clippers?
him? That and guess what? Just take a
Whoa,
guess.
whoa.
Just take a guess.
I already
A
did.
fat
I don't
guess.
know.
Even fatter guess. He's averaging 80% from the free throw line. Oh my gosh, what a champ. He's averaging 13 points and 15 boards a
on
game.
number
Pretty much
1.
14 points. But, oh my, he's went up like 40% from the free throw line.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You've been putting in work. It's that new heat. It's instead of the heat of LA, it's the heat of Dallas.
Yeah, it's that new Texas Heat.
Anyway.
Man,
number
that's
7.
awesome.
The Frenchman.
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert. But yeah,
The SWAT machine.
Rudy
The
Gobert.
fly swatter.
But Rudy Gobert's just like block party defensive player of the year.
He really doesn't do much else. That's pretty much it. Like that's how you describe his game in my mind. It's just
Yeah, he's averaging 18 points a game, 13 rebounds.
okay.
Gobert's solid. He's averaging almost 3 blocks a game.
Crazy. You know who's gonna take over that role of fly swatter in the NBA? My man,
Who?
Triple J.
Oh yes, for real though, Jaren Jackson, Jaren Jackson Jr. I love that guy. Yeah, so Gobert, him and the Jazz are gonna look good this year.
Number 6.
Yes.
Drummond. Andre Drummond.
Yeah, big guy from the D.
Dude still got braces on? Anybody know?
I don't think so. He got some hairy shoulders though. But man, I love Drummond so much. He's averaging
2020.
19 points,
That's close.
16 rebounds.
Yeah, he's a 2020 guy though.
He played Boston a couple days ago, and he dropped 18 and 8.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
But I think he had 3 or 4 2020 games in the month of October.
That's so good.
I think that's second behind
And
Moses
he's
for most of the
young.
month.
He's really young.
Right, and I think he just moved to second in Detroit rebounding history, I think.
That's crazy. Anyways,
Past Dennis Rodman.
Speaking of Boston,
Yep.
I'm a 5. Good old Al Horford.
Al Horford, I think this man's overrated, but everybody just loves on this dude.
Shout out Grand Ledge.
Grand Ledge, Michigan.
Shout out him picking Florida over Michigan State.
I've always thought this dude was overrated, and his stats are even saying it too, man.
He's overrated?
12 and 6.
Oh.
But like everybody puts him so high.
I'm just
Like he's this crazy player, and I think I kind of like put him up there because everybody else did.
Yeah, well, we're actually
I'd
off the list. No
I'd take
longer
Drummond
on the
and
list.
Gobert over him.
He is now. I mean, I'd take everybody on this list over him.
Right, like
That's his stat line. We're putting him
Right.
down. He's now number 10. Move everybody else up.
I don't know. Like I mean, I guess stats don't say it all, like for Draymond, but like
Yeah, but Draymond's stats are nuts. Like he
yeah, it's just like he just doesn't impress me, man.
Number 4.
No.
The meow stick. Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yep. My least favorite player in the league.
Really?
Yep.
He does seem
I
kind of
hate this dude's
crybaby.
attitude.
Bro, he seems very whiny and seems to care about
Yeah.
himself more than winning. I don't like that.
Did you see he like asked you to sub out of the game after he airballed?
Yeah,
Like,
Who does
bro,
that?
you
What player
airball,
does
get back
that?
on D and make it up for your team.
right. I don't want to talk about
Who even wants to leave the game?
He's a little
I
whiny
hate getting
baby.
subbed out. I hated getting subbed out.
Anyway.
Why would you ask to come out, dude? That man, and the fact that you have such a big problem with playing with Jimmy Buckets and getting dubs, like, I hate that guy, dude.
He should be traded.
now.
He's just the future. Anyway. Number 3, who should be... Who
Alright, we'll
would
go
be
back to
number
town so we could go back to town. So we could.
Okay.
We just completely tore him down. Okay. We didn't say anything good about him or why he's number 4 or whatever he is.
I mean, he's good. He's just a douche.
He's averaging 18 and 10 this season. Like, compared to his rookie season, he put up 21 a game,
Yeah.
11 rebounds. Like,
Uh-huh.
like he's obviously just not having that good of a season, but we know that like what he's capable of.
Right.
He needs to stop crying. Guys.
Number
Win a
3,
game.
who would be number 1 on my list if
Me too.
he wasn't injured.
DeMarcus Cousins, Boogie.
Consistently been the best center in the league for the past 4 years.
Yeah. Do you see what Steve Kerr said about him?
Yeah, could be coming back by December.
Not that.
Oh, well, that's what I heard.
They were like, he said,
you mean like how
they won't have money to sign him
pay
next year.
So they're just trying to get him a
and so they're trying. They
bought.
brought him on as a minimum
Yeah.
just so he can win a championship. I was like, what? They already know they're gonna win the shit.
Number
Yeah,
2.
But yeah,
you
Cousins.
go. Just
I mean, Boogie's just been solid, man. He's just been a
He's the
great
best
center
in the league. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2, who I think should be number 1, the Joker,
Yep.
Nikola
Jokic. I mean,
the triple-double machine.
you can't even like
Can't argue.
say his name without even thinking about that perfect game.
Bro, he's just so good.
That's a dream game.
He literally has just come out of the woodwork. No one had heard about him 4 years ago.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's a great passer, great rebounder, he's a great scorer. He's a great teammate, dude.
Bro, yeah, he
Like-
plays the center position like it should now.
Right, he's just the ideal like upgrade to a center. He's averaging 19.4 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. That's great.
All right.
Great.
and Number
Great.
1, hailing from Andre Drummond's headspace, Joel Embiid.
Gosh, he owns the real estate. God, I hate this guy too.
I don't like him.
Just because I love Drummond.
He's just,
Oh man, he's so good.
he's just been so good. Like when Ben Simmons went out last year, he carried that Philly team.
Dude, he's averaging 28 a game and 12 boards.
Crazy. Like, I mean, you just
4
can't stop him.
assists.
He's just getting better.
Like, he put up 41 and 13 on the Clippers, 31 and 11 on the Raptors, 10 and 6 on the Hawks. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I just to me,
Uh,
I remember
dude's a
draft day
monster.
when they were saying like he may never be able to play because of the injury,
Right.
and everybody was laughing because it was trust the process. Well, the
And
process
no one's
is
Noel
about
all over
you.
again, and
Yeah, well, shit, it worked out. They got
he's
him.
great, man. I love him as a player, but I hate him as like a. He's just one of those players. He reminds me of like Charles Barkley and like.
I do not like Charles Barkley, bro.
Right.
I don't
Like,
know.
I like Charles more now that he's like an analyst, but like.
I want him to punch Draymond so Draymond can punch him back.
right. So yeah.
That's the sound of the buzzer.
Shout out old podcast. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. If you have any disagreements,
Any
and
questions?
obviously our list isn't gonna cater to your love. Like, I mean, Christ, if you're a
The cat
who
fan.
doesn't get, yeah, if you're a cat fan, we just ripped on your guy. If you're I don't know, like a Memphis Grizzlies fan, you don't see any of your players on here. You're like, oh, Marcus Gasol, Mike Conley.
Hey, we did shout out JJ.
Shut up. We did shout out
He's the
JJJ.
future.
And we said Marcus Gasol is like a
Yeah,
good center.
yeah, he's number 11.
Mike Conley is, yeah. But
Mike Conley's too old. He's
so
out.
if you're one of those fans out there that are like, you didn't say my player, then I'm sorry, but like this is the official Game Time podcast list, and I'm sure we could probably go through here and even update some.
Yeah.
As we talked about through the video, especially with that Devin Booker and Al Horford. This is the two biggest.
Also, if you didn't hear us talk about your favorite team, leave a comment, subscribe. We might talk about it later.
For sure. Make sure you guys drop in the comments what team you'd like to see us rebuild in the background for next video. We have fun. We just like to do these rebuilds so you guys have something to watch and listen to.
Right.
So yeah, if you guys have any like disagreements, you guys want to talk hoops, all that kind of stuff, our Instagrams will be in the description. Our Twitters will be in the description.
Right. And
all that social media stuff. Yeah, especially drop in the comments for sure. We love to debate with you guys. On our last video 3 years ago, we had some pretty good comments in that video.
So I mean, get more of those. Also, we're leaving the links to our personal channels. We both have personal channels. Jesse posts some lifestyle videos as well.
No, we post pretty much weekly videos. So head on over there if you guys are interested in that.
Drop a sub. We appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Leave a like.
It's been your boy, Chef Bone.
We out. Cue the outro.
Do I need to make an outro now?
Yeah.
Bet.
All of my life I've been chasing the check and I never get it. Been around and seen it, never had it. Mama, daddy, whole family, broke family. I'ma get it, told 'em I fucking handle it. And murder the game to the service candle it. Emergency lane and I'm swerving damage in the whip and shit. Fuck it, I'm bucking.